And welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Castles. No. Iana Antius, after living a long, fruitful life, Iana passed away peacefully at the age of 77. May the divines welcome them into the afterlife. The considerate Imperial Iana. Rest in peace. Kinra's fortune be with us! What kind of rewards do we get for their death today? Gems! And linen. Ooh, good stuff. Oh, look at this! We got a Happy Khajiit available for us. The College of Winterhold needs help studying some of Tamriel's deadliest creatures to understand and predict their aggressive behavior. Assemble your research team at the war table. Complete quests on the event map, and choose a unique legendary weapon in a special ruling. Complete event quests to earn Atronite and gear. Complete all tasks to earn an epic subject. Fandama! Who has just regular robes. I think we're supposed to be excited about this Khajiit, but we're really at the point where I'm trying to convert to pure Argonians. So maybe we'll see if they stay or not. Probably not. Bandits. Yeah, we should be able to deal with this just fine. Alright. You grow up. You're an adult. You're now an adult. You're now an adult. Food. You're now an adult. Child. Bop bop. You're now an adult. Probably won't be staying around for long. Now a child. Make this linen shirt yet again. And apparently we failed to make a something else in the workshop. Whoops. Well, we can make hammers, I guess, as needed. How good is... Ooh, this one's bad. Alright. Wow, we got so much linen. Steel hammers. Yep, still need more hammers. Wool apron. We're actually at the point that I can just fix this without any regrets. You're an adult, you're an adult, you're a child. My lover's heart is numbing stone that hides in ice beneath our sight. Some decree it is not there, while others whisper, yet it might. Through stone is born from fevered ash. Once formed, it yields no whiff of heat. So, too, her heart as mountains grow and yearn for sky. Okay, well, the moment that I went too fast, I lost all interest. Slow down! Yikes. This is actually kind of bad. And immediately we gotta start yeeting some new adults out. Rajesh? Oh, the melodramatic one telling the story? You skipped an important part of the story, so goodbye. There. And with that, food is no longer a problem. Madam, skeevers have been spun. Not skeevers! Oh... Alright, I'm gonna use some potions of speed to get this completed really, really fast. Because, yeah, skeevers are bad. I mean, no one should die because of the skeevers, because apparently people only go down to 1 health, but they don't actually die. Action must be taken. Few marriages, craft fine daggers. Well, oddly enough, we're trying to get more daggers. And we're just going to make these steel daggers immediately. I mean, if I'm fast enough, what I could do... Oh, I need to... Ooh, there's something good in there. Daily, refresh the orders. Alright. We'll try to get everything done naturally. Actually... Oh, I was about to say... Oh, wait, it's not that bad. No, it's bad. We could definitely use these potions really fast. Oops. That's not what I wanted to click. There we go. That should do it, right? Steel daggers. Alright, well, everybody gets to starve, I guess. I tried. I'm not wasting more. Our oil reserves are getting full. Here, we'll do it for food. Alrighty. Onto the main map we go. The Wanderer's Grove. No abilities. Defeat the axe first. 30 seconds. Easy. No abilities. 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 Okay, good. We completed it. Atronite, Brown Rose, Potion of Speed, Revival. Back to the castle. No abilities. Oh, speaking of which, we need to... You're a child now. Child. I'm just gonna keep making some steel hammers. There. Experience. Let us collect our free Blessing of Production. There is an update, by the way, coming out in the nearby future in 5 days' time to add friends and all that. So we could be able to see other people's castles and whatnot. Castle Lover Art Studio, let people express themselves and regain happiness. See, I don't really need that. Castle Landscaping, Blessing Great Dynasty, meh. Healing Potion Effect, meh. Medium Fountain, meh. Don't get me wrong, this connectivity issues. Huh. That's a first. I mean, I am uploading the video at the same time, so that could be causing a problem. We'll be fine. But we should today get another luxurious oasis. Oh, maybe I should have saved on all these. We'll save on the others. Crashing. Crashing! Oh, and I also need to adjust the volume, because there are some moments where the volume's just way too loud. Even when I'm talking, it doesn't do a good job at balancing it all. There you go, there you go. It's still not good enough to stop the starving. Our people are going to be starving for a hot minute. Alright. Sound. We're going to cut you in half, or we're going to cut you in half. That should be fine right there. That actually should be a lot better. Alrighty. But we are going to go straight to the next quest. Demon of the Woods. 2 must have a dagger. Really? Okay, well, we'll give you a dagger, I guess. Silver dagger. No items. 2 or less combatants. Easy. Our people are currently starving, which is unfortunate. Am I allowed to use abilities? Still want to level up our, Chanka's, I believe, right? Chanka's weapon? That should be a lot better on audio. Astronite and gems. Fantastic. On to the next quest. Oh, that doesn't allow us to produce any more food, which is unfortunate. Please! Alright, well, we gotta go straight into the next one. Swift Atlanteus. I need your bow re-equipped. Silver bow. Fantastic. We can level it up? Ooh. Yeah, we'll level him up. Help him out. Done. No more than 3 items. Seconds. Yeah. And let's get Pride on into there. Silver daggers. Sure. Level 4 daggers. 53 damage! Oh, Chanka hits like a truck! Now, if we can get some lightning daggers, that'd be so good. There we go. Another perfect. Man. I'm honestly feeling good that I'm no longer really struggling on these quests for these events. It did take some time. Ooh, this does get us a dynasty level up to 109, getting us absolutely nothing. You. Party for all the nobles. Oh, and we're out of food again. Why'd you do this to me? No items. Final destination. Alright, in we go. Actually, we're gonna return really fast. Alright, in we go. Archer first. I had to double check. Stop. In the name of the Lord. Whack. There we go. Back to the castle. Food? Nope. Ain't that a shame. Steel Haba. Food? Nope, no food. Hulking Bosch. No more than 2 items. Nobody gets down. Fighters are equipped with either robes or have no armor on. Okay, well, you know what that means. Robe user. Sure. Am I allowed to use abilities? We are. Nice. Iron Battle Axe, Atronite, Wool, Common Packs. Fantastic. Alright. Food. Dagger. Craft another. Immediately to the next spot on the map. Silver plate. You. Dawn God armor. Equip. Fantastic. Everybody have 50 plus health. Cool. I think Archer first, right? Here, you just move back. No reason to take damage. Even though we're still doing perfectly fine. Atronite, Elixir of Growth, Potion of Speed, Final Destination. Okay. Straight back in to avoid taking too much damage. Inflict burning at least one time. Rakishin. Can defeat the troll last. Sure, we could do that. There we go. Perfect. Flicks burning at least one times. Steel Atronite, Potion of Healing. Moving on. Food? 17 seconds. Moving on to... Click. Doggy! Alright, straight to the next one. Divergent Cavern. No more than 2 items. Nobody gets downed. Not equipped with any armor. Fine. There's no tasks out of the ordinary, so... Whack. One thing I'm just every once in a while ask myself is when they're using the protection, is it dealing damage to the enemies around them just over time? Because if so, then I should be using that protection of aura way more often anyways. Probably should anyways. Collect oil 8 times. We'll do this ruling. Oh boy, everybody wishes to go. None of you are worthy. There we go. Is that the last one? Nope, still need one more. And we're just going to keep moving forward. The grotto, 2 items. No eye. Burning at least 2 times. No items, 50 plus health. Oh my goodness, but everybody's taking so much damage. Mostly due to starving. Completely forgot to re-equip everybody. Alrighty. Silver plate. Done. Silver mail. Done. You. Dawn guard armor. Done. Start quest. And then, hopefully we should be done with the skeevers here in a little bit. Pride, we're just gonna have you heal real fast. Gosh dang it. I mean, we are at the point where I just need to let my guys heal. Y'all almost done. 2 more minutes, of course. It's gonna be a while. There we go. That's all the orders. Yes, I probably could have bought the other thing first, but we'll live, maybe. Alright, you go there. Alita. Oh, it's because you're currently running from a ghost. Right? Right? Or are they all running from skeevers? I think they're just running from skeevers. Food is beginning to run low. Tell the Wood Elves the natural festival. This is the first and only event I've seen in almost a full month's worth of playing. Tell your fellow Argonians the Fish Boon Feast is canceled. That is the first and only time I've seen something involving specifically Argonians. But yeah, so the Wood Elves Natural Festival is canceled. Alright, Royal Tasks, Ogre's Lair, fantastic. 20 quest objectives, already done. We can easily get this Royal Task done in a day. My goal is to get them done in a day, in case future days end up being, like, really boring. Silver Dagger is complete. We just need the Staff of Frostbite unlocked. Alright, Heartless Hollow. Weapons level 3. Don't use any items. 55 seconds. We can easily do this. There. That should do it. Goodbye, skeevers. Yeesh. Alright. Food is much more manageable now, and we no longer have to rush out onto those quests anymore. Canada's fortune be with us. As long as everyone is happy and healthy, we should be fine. Gems? Dang, silver. Gems? Woo! Gems! And gold. Okay. Where are those lovebirds? They are tired. Oh, speaking of tired, I'm tired of you eating my food. Mighty, melodramatic, emotional, and considerate. Justicus Antius. He is a good one, though. Eh, not really. He's adaptive, but not good. Now, it is good to occasionally have adaptive people, in case you need to just move all your people around. Don't get me wrong. Asfrid, reckless, melodramatic, and devious. Yeah, we don't need you. Goodbye. Glida, leader, melodramatic, and reckless. Yeah, I mean, you could lead anywhere, but you could lead the people outside the castle. Goodbye. Alita, currently jobless. Really? Pyromaniac. Right! Reckless. Oh, Alita's so good. It needs to be in the kitchen. Alright, who are we swapping out? You're simply haunted, so probably you. Leader, Jester, envious. Nope, we're swapping you out. You're out of the kitchen. You're demoted. Goodbye. Alita, in you go. Pyromaniac, considerate, and reckless. So good before all the extra stats. $31 production. That is real good. I am running out of steel. Alright, well, we gotta let these people heal up. Well, they don't all have to heal up. I could send in others. Heartless Hollow. Kinda want to complete this without using any items really fast. Chonka needs to heal. Padil. Bazir. Of course, there's also Rayla, who also needs to heal. We'll throw Chonka in. Chonka's been doing really good. Rayloff will be going somewhere else. There you go. Got that last little bit of a reward. Oh, Winaxi Salonius! Oh wait, no, that streams in daylight. Is Winaxi your mother? No, your mother is dead. Your Majesty, our friends in the Weavers Guild have fine fabrics to offer us for a reduced price. Ooh, I don't really need any of this, and I'm not spending gems. So, not at this time. I wish there was an in-game market. No, I don't think I should be... I don't think there should be trade between players, but I think there should be an in-game market. Alright, back in you go. Okay. All the bandits have been dealt with. I could just start making silver spoons. I'd also just make iron stuff really fast. Just to get these productions done really fast. What would be the best thing to make? Steel spoons? No. Iron spoons. Maybe. Yeah, sure. We'll cook a whole bunch of iron spoons really fast. Worst comes to worst, we just sell them for money. All right. You, Zika, you need a heal. You, Chunka, you need a heal. Lassie, how are you doing enemies-wise? Oh, Lassie. In the future, will make sure our Argonian ruler does not have a lot of enemies. Heartless Hollow. Weapons, level 3. Minimum. No items. Pride, level 3. Should be good. Dang. A staff of summoning? That's cool. Perfect, another 3-star. Steel Sword, Atronite, Corundium, Common Pack, Potion of Speed. Fantastic. Lots of good rewards. Argonians and Dark Elves don't get along well since the last war between them. Let me see the lore of that. Let me go to war with the Dark Elves. Let me actively say, okay, Dark Elves, we be done with you. Speaking of which, we got Dark Elves. Now that I know we hate them, ouch, you get... No, we're gonna... You get to, you know, finish living out your lives. Yeah. Your Highness, people keep throwing coins at the fountains and make wishes. It looks like there's a tiny sum down there. So, I like money. Hard scales. Right. You need to go back over here and lead the people back to happiness. Quest 10 is complete. Defeat 3 ghosts also complete. We just need to finish a couple more quests. 11. So this is steel level 4. Because remember, we're on silver gear at my current point, so... Durakishin, you gotta go. We need Padil. Because if I remember, the liches, even though it doesn't say anywhere, but I had to look it up, liches are apparently immune to elemental damage. So we should be fine there. And Swifttail Antia should also be fine. Nope. They'd be immune to you. Actually, Greyloft will be perfect. There we go. This will be a much better team. Nobody gets down, dealing only physical damage. Where's my dagger user? Chunka! I need you in to do a big chunk of their health. Whack. There we go. Easy. Atronite Silk Marble. Marble apparently is really hard way later, but we're not there yet, so we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to keep rushing through everything as of today. And, alright, Pride, in you go. Nobody else needs to heal directly in the now. Alright, Occupation. Farwalker is enduring. That's all she is. But still, if we can give her an enduring partner, then we are more likely to pass down the traits, and we can have a lot more enduring Argonians. Emotional. Envious. Of course. We'll have to keep our eyes open for... Oh, they're both women, though. I wish I could look for a specific trait. Guess not. Spoon. Alright, we are 4 missions left. Man, I remember, how long ago was it where we were going through one of these and we were kind of just struggling in this last part? Inflict burning at least, so at this point, you know, we'll assign, we're going to unassign. Inflict burning, defeat skeleton archer first, and very, very quick. Alright, so we need Durakashin. Rayloff would also be just good anyways, and then we just need a tank. Pride needs a little bit of time to bathe, so Vonisha Salonius, in you go. Fantastic. Start the quest. There we go. Burning is done. You gotta be kidding me. Really? 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 Okay. Thanks, Totem, for killing the enemy. Doing exactly what I summoned you to do, I guess. It's really crazy. I should be leveling up the food, the kitchens, so we have more of a food stockpile. Because we either have too much food or not enough production. Even though I know there's the whole, oh, well, gotta keep it lower level so they produce faster, but we keep just running. There you go. You get assigned in there. Come on. Thank you. Rayloff, you can heal. I've still got too many lanterns. Because oil's still not a problem. We need another eclipse and then figure out how much oil we burn through during an eclipse and that we can still comfortably produce oil for. It's too headstrong. I like money. I mean, if I need to, I'll banish you both. More food. So again, we're just trying to produce spoons fast enough to produce more silver than we're actually using up. That's all we're doing there. Alright, next, no items, no downs, 50 seconds. Easy. Can easily get that done. Lika! And then Vanish. Sounds good to me. After this, we're of course going to be going into the Gauntlet to try to be getting Yeah, that felt pretty good. Silver shield, potion of healing's okay. A lot of atronite. Our main goal is really to get as much atronite as possible. Crafted a gear 55 times. We're halfway through now. We are running low on steel. Could make steel. And then just get it through other means. Defeat 2 Atronax. Present your findings at the throne, ruling. Okay, cool. So all we gotta do is complete a more layer of the occults. So again, we want no elemental damage. So you are not gonna do, you're not gonna do. And Vanish, we need to swap you out with Pride. 2 must have battle axes. Okay. And you go, Reloff. Bazir's actually not that good. Probably should just get rid of Bazir as a fighter. Emotional. Do I have anybody? That currently just doesn't have a job. That would be good as a melee fighter. I don't think so. I think... I still remember the time when I saw the player card where they were like, oh no, we're just dead. I mean, it could be Chanka. Steel Battle Axe with stunning. Works for me, I guess. Battle Axe, Battle Axe. No special abilities. What about Pride? Would Pride have been better? You know what? Chanka, you need to use these daggers. Silver daggers. There you go. Pride can use a battle axe. There you go. 2 battle axes. 2 must have a battle axe. That's 2 battle axes. No special abilities. We'll spam it right away. 50 plus health. What could possibly go wrong? We need to kill the mage first. Beautiful. Whack. There you go. Yeah, that worked perfectly. Silver Bow, Etrene, Blessing, Great Dynasty, Silk. Fantastic. Moving on. Linen shirts, more spoons. We'll swap away from spoons in the nearby future, but for now, we're just going to keep making things with spoons. My friend Taxman Tintac and I have discovered we share sophisticated tastes, but need a patron in order to create better art. Can you help us? Ooh, you know what? I'll finance a small project. Beautiful. So what's that do? Oh boy, it's all the dailies done. Does that open up a new... It does not. Man, I was hoping that would have opened up a new task. So I like tasks that give me new things to make and whatnot. Speaking of tasks of what needs to be made and whatnot. Oh shoot, we need to reroll that. 25 quests. Gear 55 times, make 44 rulings. Oh, easily done, easily done. Burning issues. We need to level up weapons first, because Staff of Frostbites is one more level from now. The Forbidden Library. Well, let's let everybody heal first. You go here. You go in here. You can go in here. Sure, you can go ahead and eat. You can also eat. Why not? Alrighty. We'll let them heal just for a little bit. Kenrith's fortune be with us. We get gems? Ooh, a Staff of Frostbite. Already level 3. Gold. And silver. Dang, no gems. Alright. However, that does also mean... Where are you at, Zen Attack? Equip this. Beautiful, so even more damage. Just like that. 25, so she's now on par with Direction. Ooh, we're at 3,000. I mean, I could potentially just save up for the Redguard Castle theme, or something like this premium workstation bundle, like ingots, up to +3 ingots per cycle, no production XP needed to level up, +4 building material. I mean, technically these are all good. But no, I want gold. Very much rather have gold. This Imperial Feast is also pretty good just for the kitchen. And a lot more food production. So, those are both excellent choices. Make. Alright, where are we putting this fountain? I think I'm putting it up here. Could also put it in the garden. I could enlarge the garden. Kind of need to anyways. I do need to make the garden a little bit larger. I mean, I would have to raise the height of everything. We have too much food. Sell it. Sell it to the poor. Every subject hated that. Why? Oh, it's because you're all poor. Alright, so we're gonna move on. All fighters must be equipped with silver weapons. No, that's currently steel. But your pride. Love, 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 love. There it is. This steel shield. tons of armor. The amount of armor we have here is crazy. Done. Do not get hit by the dragon's wing blast abilities. Oh, we could get Redguard's steel mail? It looks so good. I need it. If only it could be of a rare. Fighters are equipped with either robes or have no armor on. Right. Alright, Pride now has robes of more armor from Shield. Silver weapons. That's a steel bow. And silver? Yep, silver daggers. Swifttail, Antius, unequip. Assign. There, robes or no armor. For me, this is an easy one to complete. Why? They changed this dragon's abilities? I was super zoned in, trying to figure everything out. So, this Fire Breath ability stayed there. It did a Fire Roar that just damaged everything. I mean, I can agree with some of these changes that they were made, because I think these changes were somewhat necessary. Mostly due to the fact that you could complete all the dragon fights without taking a single point of damage, and on the dragons were the easiest thing to fight. But that is scary now. Yay! I mean, it looks cool. Who gets to wear it? Hey! Dynasty level up! Unlocking marble for us! Let's marvel in our success. Alright, what do I want to make now? Silver saws? Yeah, why not? Alrighty. 2 packs. Come on, gems. Yes, we got gems, and of course gold. Eh. Gold. Dang. I was hoping for gems. Always hoping for gems. The person finally finished running all the way up to the chambers. Alrighty. Pogiv. Madam, our research expedition was a great success. The college is so happy they're offering us to keep one of the recovered artifacts. Alrighty. So this one I had to do a little bit of digging, and by do a little bit of digging, I will be editing the rewards onto the screen right here. But for those of you who are wondering what you should get, the options are a sword, daggers, and an axe. Now, the terrible thing about this setup is you have no idea what any of these are. However, the rewards are predetermined. So the sword is Frosty Strikes. It does +4 frost damage, bonus damage against undead, and extra damage to Atronax. Looks like it's the undead is due to it being silver, which mine is silver, so it'll be the same thing. The axe is the best one to go with because it has lifesteal, restores health by 40% of damage done, making it to where you're not required to have to get something else to tank like we have to do in all of our runs. And then the... Oh, I lost the image of the dagger. Shoot. Oh, shoot, I had the dagger one as well. The dagger is all elemental damage, but the best one to go in this for this event is going to be the axe. Get yourself that lifesteal to make everything a lot easier in the gauntlet. Reap the results of the research at the throne. That... Nani? There we go. The royal task completed. Wait. Oh, yeah. Which allows us to present our findings to the throne. Royal task completed. Archival knowledge. Congratulations. The event is complete. Replay event quests to earn Atronite and extra rewards. So we got Fadama, who's equipped with green robes, level 4. Those are actually not too bad. Charming, consider it's haunted. Envious, envious bad. Haunted bad, consider charming is bad. A talented mage from elsewhere, Fadama claims to possess extensive knowledge of all manners of creatures across Tamriel. Khajiit has wares, if you have coin. Alright, Fadama. In you go. Unequip. Sorry, Fadama. Out you go. I should have read the lore, I guess. Oh, wait, no, I did read the lore, right? Pretty certain I did. Alright. We are an hour in. I'm gonna... Maybe I'll just do some more editing here in just a moment. But I need to grab a little bit of water. Silver plate, get you equipped. There's the Dawn Guard armor. There it is. Get you equipped in the proper Dawn Guard equipment. Silver plate. Fantastic. Redguard Lumber Camp killed somebody. This is the 60th such incident this year. I wish this actually counted up, just so that way we could know how ridiculous this is. Find the owner, make the Redguards mad. See if I care. Hey look! Free gold, because we have no Redguards in our castle. Smithy, get you leveled up, in order to craft these staffs of Frostbite. Speaking of which, we are actually going to pivot to them immediately. Alright, we'll be right back. Alrighty, and we are back. I got half a glass of water. It will not be enough. We are producing more linen than we're using, apparently, which is awesome. Ooh, Hurry Poyon and Tlaxman Tintac. In they go. Alright, we need 42,000 gold. I mean, we don't need the smithy at level 14 anymore. We actually don't need it at... Not anymore. We don't need it at 14. So we can start leveling up the... We don't need to level up the workshop. We now need to level up the sewing table. So that's the next goal for us to be working on. Okay. I like how they kind of just wander in here, look around and smile and go, I'm the greatest.
I can do with a lot of soup right now.
Argonian baby, come on, be good. Hey! It is yet again another rare. I need to pull up the comments. Nope, no new comments. So, if you would like to have an Argonian named after you, just leave the comments, welcome to the world, in the comment section below, and this Argonian could have been named after you. Macaw! Welcome into the world. Haunted, reckless, and sophisticated. I mean, 2 mediocre traits and reckless. Because reckless, I think, is very much worth the trade-off. Now, if you're actually very actively playing this game, unlike I am, where I'm only playing for about 1 to 2 hours a day, if you're playing this game all the time, reckless can get bad because your person will just slowly kill themselves, go down to 1, be weak, and then it's nothing but a negative. However, if you play not a lot like I do, then while you're offline, they just heal. Okay. So, you have 1,400. I don't think there's really anything that I specifically want. I may want these round stained glass windows. It completely offsets all the happiness penalties so I can make more gold. Agar being envious is just not that great. My queen, Hurry Poyon seems totally concerned with the safety of others. Such recklessness makes everyone feel unsafe. Mommy! Alrighty. Sashi. Sashi, you have a lot of enemies, right? No, just the one. That's a lot of siblings. Alrighty. So the next thing we need to do is throw people into the gauntlet. We, of course, need our Pride and Joy, Pride, in as our primary tank. We need our magic user. Now, this magic user can be Direction, Staff of Firebolt, has Stunning, honestly is probably still the better bet. Could also go with Zika. We'll get Zika assigned for now, but I need green robes. So if we get you equipped with the stronger green robes, is there some other armor? I mean, there's technically this one, but it does us, you know, no good for the difference. Oh, Red Guard steel mail. Somebody could wear it. Oh, you look so good! Oh, does it really matter? I mean, technically it does. You just look so good at it. Oh. I wish I could enchant armor. They are going to be including soul stones in a future update, which right now doesn't mean enchanting. It means character revival, apparently. But hopefully they actually will let us enchant our gear. I'm okay if it ends up being costly, because that's fine. But, like, I got this cool-looking armor, but it's terrible because it doesn't have a cool stat on it. And that part saddens me, but it looks so good. Really, the best thing would be to equip this armor. 26. Yeah, so this is technically better. The only thing we're giving up is the stun. I mean, it's also a frost totem, which means slowing enemies down, and that's just in general good. It's probably just better this way. Plus, we could level it up again, so it does even more damage. Yup. I missed. And then last but not least, our ever so valiant Rayloff. Mighty, so good with melee weapons, and also good with shock. So Mighty and Reckless is what makes Rayloff really good here. But we may need to actually swap away, because what we want to do is swap this out with the Castigator of Liches. Restores health by percent of the damage done, which is a lot. But we also really need to consider giving him a lot more health, because 150 is in, like, one-shot almost at all times territory, which is pretty bad. So we are trading a lot of damage for this. Yeah, look at that. We get rid of a lot of damage. I don't think it's worth it. Well, not all the damage. So, Rayloff's mail armor. Get that re-equipped. If only it wasn't such a low tier. That's one upsetting thing about getting legendaries at such a low level, is you get them at all their really, really nice gear at a lower tier. So now we're at the point where, like, is this worth the loss of a lot of health? Which we're starting to get to the point where it might not be. Welcome to 36 Years of Reign for Queen Elassie. Long live the Queen, getting us 25 gems. Almost at 40. Can we get to 50? Oh, that looks so good. Blessing of Great Dynasty by 10%. Yeah, sure. It looks really cool. Alrighty. Could use these potions. Yep. At this point, we actually need to start getting some more of those potions. I probably needed the gold, but... I probably should have gone with the gold. Alright. So, the main difference now is we have a weapon of lifesteal. Dang. Yeah, I can't make the battle axes until next level. Dang. Really could use making those. Alrighty. So we got a Frost Staff user this time. Let's see how it goes. Wish us luck. It should go fine. Oh, that and the Frost Staff also does splash damage. Sword damage, here we go. Life drain right away. Fantastic. Why is the volume still so loud? Alrighty, so if we're doing stuff, the volume, yeah, it still just ends up being loud. Alrighty, staff damage. Yeah, staff damage. Shock damage? Humanoid undead enemies have a chance to catch fire when spawning. Yeah, sounds good to me. Linen apron, increased health. Tell you what, I'm not going to take Raylof's increased battle axe and see if we actually get Berserk as a trait. Ghosts. Frost damage. So that it modify all dragons? To me, it makes sense if they did. Maybe they didn't modify all dragons? it went away right away. So I think that was done specifically just for the event boss, which I find interesting. There we go. Nice! We got a good steel hammer that produces silver for us. Enemies that are on fire will explode on death. No, thank you. More armor, please. Silver bow. Shield armor. Sure. We'll go shield armor. Gold, more health. So I'd like to get that berserk ability. This berserk's always good. Additional fire damage. Rayloff is still perfectly full on health. Make sure that Zika and Pride don't die in the meantime. Alright. Elemental resistance, yes please. Heals for 23, of course. We're gonna go ahead and slow everything down. Thorns. I think we need to pick up battle axe damage. Ah, shoot. I Just looking away, going, oh, maybe I should use this ability. My bad. That was dumb of me. There's no reason he needed to die there. 223 damage. Good to know, though. Try to kill Rayloff again, huh? More of these leech weapons would be really good, though. Notice, Rayloff is fine on health. Like, that's not even a question. Come on, Zika, you got this. That should do it. Berserk! Ooh, that would've been nice. Earlier. Alrighty. Time to kite. Gosh, dang it. This damage is absurd. Why do bandits do so much damage? No, that was not funny. Well, we did get a really awesome steel hammer. That's frustrating, though. Now, sometimes we can do... Okay, so... I needed to look at what cards I get that get me successfully to 75 versus what I get that's not leading to successful runs. Alright. These are tongs. These are supposed to be hammer. No, so hammers are in here. You're envious, so you need the best silver hammer. You can keep using the other hammer. You're haunted. You're a leader, so we'll give you the steel hammer. Good. Still not better. Is there somebody else who... Direction. We're gonna get you equipped in... Oops. Alright, so... Pyromaniac. Envious. We can't have two envious people in the same location. That's just bad. Leader, devious, envious. Nope. There's nobody for me to swap them in for. Wreckage of sunk ships. Oh. I really want those staves of Frostbolt. But I think we just sell it for gold. That's a lot of gold right there. Because I can just make the staves over time. The real question is why would I spend resources on something if I can get it for free, even if it's over time? Dang. Perfect. All right. But now, every single time we finish crafting something, we get one free steel ingot. Because rares only give one, epics give 2, and legendaries give 3. So we get 2, 3, 4. So it costs 12, but we make 4 silver. And then every single time we make one of these over here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Lita, are you married yet? No, you're not married. +7 steel, +4 iron. Alrighty, I do want to try one more time. I felt like it was a good start. Yeah, I'd also think that it is still just the battle axe. Man, that last run started off so good too. And then we had to get a whole bunch of bandits, and the bandits do an absurd amount of damage. Is it really just luck, by the way, on if we're able to get to a higher tier or not? Because, like, if we get a lot of skeletons, then we can't... Ooh, battle axe. Go and just pick that up right now. Because the health allows us to get the resurrect, I think, from the looks of it. I think we need both the health and the battle axe. Sword. Gotta pick up sword. Life Jade. More sword damage. I could also get confused. Because confuse can allow them to attack enemies. But then they can also attack Rayloff. But Ralof should be able to... We'll pick up 1 level of health. Fight is slowly healing up. We're gonna go ahead and pick up armor. Use the Order of Protection and see if that deals like some damage over time. It does not seem to do damage over time. Oh, you take a damage now. Whoa! Silver battle axe of all the damages. That's pretty nice. This would be a really good for a elemental user. Someone would wear robes, I suppose. Fear's a lot better to whittle down the amount of enemies that really are harmful to us. So we'll go ahead and pick up Fear. Why? Why, Zika? Why you do this? I have picked up the axe damage, right? Rarity upgrade. That's a thing that we need. Please let me... The game won't let me move it. I am having issues. We're gonna go ahead and resummon. There we go. Elemental resistance. Armor enchantments. So what armors does everybody have? Elemental resistance. Summoning bonus. And additional axe damage. I think just all-around elemental resistance is just better. Please kill the archer faster than you are currently in the process of doing. please. $35 shield armor, staff damage. Right? It's gotta be staff damage. Increased armor. What? All right. We're gonna try. Oh, that was very poorly. Because they're immune to physical damage. Should have slowed it down earlier. Paralyze? Oh, we're dead. Is this even worth continuing the run for? You've got to be kidding me. Not with that many archers. That is just frustrating. What am I supposed to do against archers? They just absolutely slaughter me. Ugh. It is frustrating how much damage those do, because having a shield user does absolutely nothing. Alright, more linen. New Life Festival approaches. Unity sounds good. Make everyone happy. Alrighty. So we need to finish up our things for today. Because while it was nice that we got a hammer, we got an axe that, you know, on paper looks cool, but our lifesteal axe is kind of just better. We don't really have anybody to pair you up with just as of yet. I guess... Is there any of these that I need? Defeat the skeleton archer first. Pride. Where is my dagger? Junka. And Rayloff. Padil? Padil! In you go. That way we could deal with the ghost just fine. There we go. Killed the skeleton archers first, got the Atronach. The Atronite. 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 A-T-R-O-N-I-T-E. Atronite. And... we're 45 out of 45. Fantastic. So that does complete everything there. What else do we need to do for our dailies for today? Oh, we're done. Okay. Well. Alassi's at 36 years of ruling. Who else is not... who's old and a male? At this point, we can get 2 more offspring. So we're gonna just quickly look. Oops. Dawnscale Antius. Assign you with Nilo. Hello there, niece.
Greetings, Tobit.
Married with Winaxi. So many human children. Well, I guess, Breton children. We are down to... that is 7. We're just down to 10 non-Argonians left in the castle. Wow, we're also at 110. Diamond stained glass window. Reduce all station oil consumption by 5%. That usually also means that I can start crafting that or buying that. Probably buying it in the shop. It does look nice. I also gotta decide what I'm gonna save my gems for. Probably a station. Dada. Ooh! Refresh the page really fast. And Ukasha Antius. Tribal dang envious. Not great. But considerate. Welcome to the world. And one more. We can make one more child without really having any issues. Dawnscale Anti, but you just... interaction? So that way Cheston Miller has a better child? Tosha? Lotash? Emotional, headstrong, and bossy. May have to have that one be our Cheston Miller. Leader, perceptive, and charming. Along with Bazir. Oh, but you're bossy. Yeah, I really don't want to be rolling the bossy trait as much. Lady farmers are running out of farmland. Force them to clear out some wood. Well. Oh no, they're gonna have to eat a bit less. Every subject disliked that. Okay, whatever. Sure thing. Sure, get mad at me. I'm just your queen. Making your decisions every day. Don't mind me. Flaxman Tentalk. Padil. Horipoyo. Bil Ranu. Manaxi. Chituka. Along with Kesu, who's melodramatic. Maybe I should not. We'll let it happen. They haven't had anything beyond a common child yet. So we'll give them a chance to have another child that's better than common. And we gotta save our money so we can level up the sewing table. So I don't have enough stuff to sell just as of yet. I hope they make it easier for me to know how many decorations we currently got out. Like, just even up here, 150 out of 150. Just tell me that. Kimaja, emotional. Welcome to the world. Alright, we're at 169. We need to keep it right there. And honestly, this is a pretty successful day. Well, except for the stronghold did not go well at all for us today, despite having that really nice battle axe. But other than that, I mean, we did end up getting more steel crafting equipment. Where'd the others go? I want to finish leveling this up. We'll level it up first. So that way I can get this part of the Royal Decree done. Complete a quest using a Staff of Frostbite level 5 or higher. And then all we can, tomorrow, we can rush slaying the fire dragon, since we're not going to be doing the event tomorrow. And get ourselves a legendary pack, as well as a whole bunch of other unlocks. It's not a terrible idea. You could strip some farmers to rebuild the tower. Oh no, I think all the commoners hated that. we doing better on steel now? Because I know I was hurting a bit on steel just a moment ago. Silver, steel. Yeah, we're doing okay on steel. Could be doing better. I can't make silver both equipment, unfortunately. Just my production's not that good as of yet. What happens if I swap this to this? What color? Wah. Nah. Okay. How much longer? All right, so we had 2.5 minutes just to talk. What are we going to talk about in the next 2.5 minutes? So, let me see if I can find that link to the update that got spoiled. Castle's new update brings exciting new features and improvements. Resurrect dead subjects with soul gems. Connect with friends and compare castle and gauntlet scores. So you can try to get high scores compared to your friends in the gauntlet. So that part will be a little exciting. Just have a little friendly competition there. And celebrate Halloween with the Witch Festival featuring unique characters. That will be nice. We're going to stop making stuff with the silver saw. And sure, we'll use the... steel saw. Why not? More linen. But essentially, just it adds a little bit of multiplayer. You know, not a lot, because I think it's healthy that this game doesn't have trading resources or interactivity, but I would love to just have something to do with friends besides just showing off, hey, this is my castle. But in order to have the best kind of the gameplay loop without potentially having mules, because muling would definitely be a thing. People make accounts just so that way they would shuttle all the resources to one other one. Oh, hey, the forge is on fire. That's because we had a pyromaniac in here, and somebody had to start a fire. You know what? That is probably something we could do. Rarity. Legendary. Ooh, we got one more. Jamund, son of Rayloff. Rayloff's son? Enduring, mighty, tribal, reckless, emotional. Laxman intact. Do you have any enemies yet? No, you don't. Awesome. Hurry Poyon. You have 3 enemies. So here's what we're going to do really fast. We're going to put you in there. We're going to grab the queen. What should we do with them? Gems. Always gems. We can get gold eventually. Continue to make staffs of frostbite. I guess I technically don't need to anymore. Wait, what? Hold on, I upgraded it and I just realized that I used a resource that I didn't realize I was going to have to use in upgrading this staff. Yeah, let's keep our eye on that. We're starting to use more than just gold now. You can go in there. Alright, so these are going to be our 3 warriors. No weapon. Alright, you... Oh, they can all use daggers. More daggers. Except for you, silver bow. And you. Daggers. Done. Alright, there you go. And you all go. Make friends now. Alright, so it's not guaranteed after the first one, but they should start making friends with each other, so... We're just gonna check... Hurry Poyon, because 3 enemies, still 3. Alright, in you go again. The real goal is to get them off each other's enemy list. We're gonna go in one more time just really fast. Alright, Laxman to attack. Hurry Poyon. See, look at that! 1 less enemy now. So I'd like to make sure Hoyopoyon doesn't get murdered, and we don't have any enemies like so. So, Sashi, you actually no longer... You're gonna hold on to your daggers. Why not? But let's make more silver swords. Steel saws. Alright. It's not your guard. It's, right, eyes like water. You hate them for some silly reason, so... We're gonna make you also now use daggers. Silver daggers, there you go. Everybody gets daggers. And actually what we're gonna do really fast. You can go there. There he is. Alright, how long? Seven and 6 minutes. Yuck. Crafted a gear 55 times. Dynasty level 11. That's 3 dynasty levels in a single day. Not bad. Oh boy, Emperor's Pass. Anyways. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go all the way over. Assign a lassie. Assign eyes like water. Hurry, boy, on. What? We're gonna do this quest 3 times really fast. This is easily the simplest quest. Castle. And how are we doing enemies wise for Hoi Poyon? Oh, you're now friends with Eyes Like Water. So you could designate them to be friends by doing this? I didn't even consider that. Alright. Silver Saw. Stop storytelling, please. No! I'm misclipping like there's no tomorrow. Into the baths you go. Into the baths you go. Your Majesty, we caught the Wizard of the Seashores people smuggling again. Money! Alright. And Padil needs to heal, so Padil also can go in here. But Alassi, is there anybody that I need you to... Actually, so Hurry Poyon, we can actually force you to be friends with one of your other co-workers, as long as it's not Pogif, because Pogif is not long for this castle. Alright, daggers. Actually, yeah, a different silver bow. Alright, map. And then we're just gonna race through this quest a couple more times. 3 more times should do it. There. No damages. So yeah, it's starting to see on the Reddit that reliably you can get people to become not enemies and then even friends by just sending them on quests over and over and over again. Which is fantastic. So if you have a workstation of group, the best thing to do is have all of your people in a single workstation become friends with each other, so you're more than likely to constantly get potions from them. 2 people hating each other a lot in a workstation? Alright, well, send them on quests. Make them friends. Give them bows, because that's the fastest attack speed. Especially if you could just do it like this. Just have them insta-kill everything. I'm gonna do 2 more times. It's late. I really just want Horipoyan not to have enemies so he's not at risk of being assassinated. That's the more important thing. And I don't think a lassie would actually do the killing. It's always other people would. Last time. Well, unless they still need it. Alright, back to the castle. Let's see how this worked out. Horipoyan, how you feeling? With everybody now. You got any enemies? Anybody hate your guts? Nope, you've only got friends and lovers. Which is much better than earlier. Queen of Lassie. You can hold on to that bow, I guess. Lassie, and you go to the baths. Horipoyan. And actually, Horipoyan, you can Horipoyan, you no longer need that. You need your steel saw. You can also level up your steel saw twice. Fantastic. Done. Naxi's haunting is offending everybody. Slacksman Tintac. Slacksman Tintalk, actually. Oh, hates the queen. We can fix that later, but people hating our current queen is not the end of the world. As long as we keep them happy, they should be fine. Silver saw. There we go. Outstanding production. Daily task is complete. Oh, it's because we're on a brand new day. Complete a weekly task. But it is time for us to be done. So we did successfully make Horipoyan have no more enemies. So if you have enemies in your castle, you can get rid of the enemies by sending them on quests together, like so. And now your people are less likely to murder each other. Only if they're actually enemies with each other will they then consider murder. It's basically they've got an invisible meter, and if that meter goes way too far onto one side, then they go, that's it, that's the last straw, and then murder. Just like that other time that had happened. Halo, yeah. We're just gonna make sure that all of our really important people don't have a lot of enemies, so they're less likely to get murdered. Where's our queen? I guess that does it. Not really much else for us to do today. Successful in a lot, and we did get to experiment and learn how to get rid of enemies. We did actually do the event, and we got a nice axe that ended up giving us no additional progress. We really needed a sword of vampirism. Oh well. That'll do it. Bye-bye. That allows you to be fun. Back up here you go.